Celtic recall Peter Grant, and that means Brian McLaughlin on the bench after the 0-0 draw with Raith Rovers in midweek. Peter Grant missed the midweek match because his boots were hurting him for a change. Just joking, Peter. The referee is Sandy Roy from Aberdeen. So Celtic kick off, hoping to keep up their good away record this season. In fact, they've lost just once in the league here in the last 15 visits, which stretches back a long time. And immediately, Simon Donnelly, who scored last week, making an impact. A long ball played through, dropping in behind the defence. Donnelly pushing his way through. And it's Paul McStay back doing some defending. It's left by Thom. It's a good play by Thom. Picked up by Donnelly. McNamara screaming for it. This is McNamara. The early cross from him. It breaks to Thom. Simon Donnelly followed up. Still Celtic have it, but Peter Grant's pass falls behind McNamara. McNamara to Donnelly. Through for McStay. Turner's with him. Hooijdonk. Trying to shake off the attention of Steve Welsh. This is Collins. Josh McKinley's in support. Thom's just ahead of him. It's lofted through for Collins. And headed behind by Derek McWilliams for the corner kick to Celtic. Again, Hughes pushes forward. And the header goes just over the top. And Hughes made contact. This is Docherty. Picked up now by Smith. Turner trying to force his way through. It's Tosh McKinley who clears. That's Van Hooijdonk. Cross to Donnelly. And that one's carelessly given away. And the referee awards the free kick against Hughes. It was Pittman who was going through. And the Thistle fans obviously unhappy with that. It's Steve Pittman who strikes it. And he struck it well on the defensive wall. Again stood up, which is quickly taken. Maybe a difficult afternoon for Sandy Roy, the referee. Here's McStay now. Decent run by him. Across to Thom. McNamara calls for it. This is McNamara, good running by him. The ball goes wide. But again, Jackie McNamara making a good run. This is Turner. Probably gives it away, but Thistle have it back. It was won there by McWilliams. Played through by Pittman. McNamara through for Van Hooijdonk. Goes to McKinley. That's McStay. Good run by Collins. Provides the cross. The chance on for Van Hooijdonk. And Celtic make the breakthrough after 35 minutes. And that was great play on the left-hand side by John Collins. It was a perfectly timed run by the Celtic midfielder. And then he sent over the cross. Good running by Collins. Got into space. Lovely little cross. And Van Hooijdonk, who was getting a bit of stick from the crowd, gets his 7th goal of the season. And he's first in 7 games, so that certainly takes pressure off him. It's Partick Thistle 0, Celtic 1. This is Hughes for Celtic. And Hooijdonk. Picked up by Cameron. And comes Foster. Breaks away now to Docherty. Real chance here. Oh, that's a marvellous strike by Stephen Docherty. And within 3 minutes, he's got Thistle on level terms. Well, Wayne Foster attacked the ball initially. And It broke away from the Celtic defenders. It set up the chance for Stephen Docherty. And although Marshall got a touch on it, there was so much power in the shot. It went right into the back of the net. It's Partick Thistle 1, Celtic 1. With a perfect reply from Partick Thistle. The half-time whistle sounds. So not the best of first halves, but it was Van Hooijdonk who made the breakthrough after 35 minutes. Delightful play by John Collins, who found an opening on the left-hand side, delivered the cross, and there was Van Hooijdonk to finish off. Then just 3 minutes later, Wayne Foster did enough going into the challenge with John Hughes. The ball broke away to Stephen Docherty, and he pushed forward and slammed it behind Gordon Marshall. The half-time score at Firhill is Partick Thistle 1, Celtic 1. Thistle start the second half. And there's been only one draw between the clubs here in the last 15 years. That actually came last season. And Thistle certainly will have to push hard in this second half. McNamara tries to get forward, but Pittman digs in well. So does Hughes for Celtic. This is McNamara. McStay trying to carve away through turners with him. Still it's McStay. That's a free kick again, right on the edge of the area. And the turner's not happy. These are testing moments for the referee. There's a lot happening off the ball. Actually making it very difficult for Sandy Roy. There's Thom over the ball. Hughes forward. Alongside Van Hooijdonk. Thom who starts to run, clips it forward. Van Hooijdonk there! And Pierre Van Hooijdonk gets his second goal of the game. And it's 2-1 for Celtic. 56 minutes gone. And the German and the Dutchman combine to put Celtic in front again. Van Hooijdonk giving Nicky Walker absolutely no chance. So the two foreign imports will cost Celtic almost £4 million combining. It's Partick Thistle 1, Celtic 2. Signals on the far side, and the referee has awarded a free kick, a word of warning, a little back chat. Here's a chance for Celtic, and it was Hughes coming so close. The ball swept in by Donnelly. Hughes got his head to it, and not far away, and that really would have tied it all up. Went for Celtic, quickly closed down though. McStay gets a touch to Collins. Grant, McKinley, Thom's wide. This is Andreas Thom. Tries a shot, and that's a good effort. The ball was dipping and swerving. And he certainly hit it with plenty of power. And then not far away. Peter Grant. This is McKinley. Long one for Van Hooijdonk. Welsh is with him. So it's Van Hooijdonk. Teeing it up, it's McStay. And Nicky Walker managed to block that one. Van Hooijdonk lit it off well. In came McStay with a first time effort. And Walker took it at the second attempt. Hughes now under pressure from Foster, and gets some help from McNamara. Thistle have the throw. Thistle are battling hard here. Just 4 minutes left. Chance on for the substitutes, but Harry Curran. Tommy Burns is clearly unhappy. It's a free kick against Van Hooijdonk. A chance for Thistle to launch it upfield. Time running away from them. Just over a minute of the game left. And John Hughes had to make a timely interception. And they battled hard. And it's another corner. Pressure still very much on. Launches another one in. Oh, Marshall's lost it. And at last he manages to smother the ball. He was under a lot of pressure there, Gordon Marshall. Cameron's corner came in. And he manages to fall on top of the ball. Stoppage time. Last chance for Thistle. Launch another high one forward. And it's Tom Boyd who sends it high into there. And the final whistle sounds. And Celtic again pick up 3 very valuable points away from home. Pierre Van Hooijdonk there was the hero of the afternoon. He gave Celtic the lead after 35 minutes. Paul McStay struck a lovely ball through to John Collins. Good running by Collins. He provided the cross, and Van Hooijdonk was there. And after 38 minutes, Stephen Docherty with a fine goal, the 19-year-old running through after Foster had challenged Hughes, and he slammed the ball beyond Gordon Marshall. And then in 56 minutes, Van Hooijdonk got the points for Celtic. A free kick by Andreas Thom, and the Dutchman stretched forward to grab the points for Celtic. The final score here at